And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And please welcome your Boston Red Sox.
So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Richard Fitts.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette.
Toronto, shortstop Bo Bichette.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And the righty deals. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and it beats him. What a play. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on
Story over to second for one, and that's two. Back in Boston, and today's starter, Jose Barrios. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And here is Devers in the dirt. No advance, 3 balls and a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, no outs. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Laser base hit. Duran headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. And it throws offline, safe at third.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Next offering misses down and away.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Devers, the runner at third. Bregman at first. One gone. On the ground to second. Might be two. There's one. Relay to Guerrero in time. Inning-ending double play. Back inside Fenway Park, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. One up, one down. Here's George Springer. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's two down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Up and in. And that's ball three. Blue Jays down a run. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the batter now, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu.
Ripped to third. Tosses across to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. 1-1 now. Out to short. Bichette on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Fenway Park, on to the third inning. And now for the Jays, Will Wagner. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Here's the throw. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now Nathan Lucas. That's down and in. So the tying run at second. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Wagner at second with nobody out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ripped to first, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Runner at second here, one gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him! That K is his third of the game. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. As we go to the last of the third. Now at the plate, Ceddanne Rafaela. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hot shot to third. Throws across the diamond. One up, one down. Now batting Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Rafael Devers. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
2 outs, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to third, Wagner. Tosses to first. Red Sox go 1, 2, 3. On to the fourth, Anthony Santander at the plate.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Not even close there. And a count 2-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
In the air, out towards right center. Drops into the glove. 1 away. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Short hop liner. Handled it short. Throw to first in time. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Springer swings, belts one. Out to left and brings it in at the wall. New pitcher now for the Jays, Chad Green.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Close one, doesn't get the call. The count now 2-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Bregman stands at second with no outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Just missed.
Handful.
No outs. Runner on second. Got him swinging. Here's Story now.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. 2 on, 1 out at the plate. Wilyer Abreu.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
2-1 now. There's a swing and a miss. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Backed off the plate that time. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Base hit, 1 run in already. The throw in, but it's offline.
No, he's safe.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over.
Easton Lucas gets the ball now. He's been so good against lefties. First and second, 1 out. So stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. 2 on, 1 out. A little bit low. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. On the ground, out to short. Gets to it with a slide. And he beats it. He's safe. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. That one finds the zone. 1 and 2. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the...
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I could watch.
Zach Kelly comes on trying to close it out. A chance at his first save of the year.
Zach Kelly.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. Fly ball to right. Abreu under it. And there's one away. Now here is Nathan Lucas. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kirk over at first with 1 away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 1 out left for the Blue Jays. Alan Roden the next to hit. That one inside. 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Popped in the air, left side. Bregman. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.